Hi, I'm the Recruiting Maven and welcome back to my channel. So just want to say thank you so much to all my subscribers, people who share, like my videos. I really deeply appreciate your support. With that said, I wanted to dive into today's topic of conversation, which is one of an update for me. As some of you quite well know, if you follow me on Instagram and all my other social media sites, and all those can be found in the description box below, I have been attending remotely the World Economic Forum conference in Davos, Switzerland, and to me is such a fascinating conference because what happens there really reverberates throughout the world and what is happening, specifically addressing the technology or innovativeness of technology these days. One of the topics of conversation that came up in several of the meetings was the fact that most people they just really don't understand what the fourth industrial revolution is, what's happening in the world. You know, it's one thing to buy Echo, but do you really understand that is algorithm driven, that's data driven, and where's that data going? And I think most people would say that security has to do with, maybe your Facebook page or your credit card information. And, what I've been learning is far greater than that. And that is where we are headed. And really for those countries that do not move with the times, meaning move and progress in technology and sort of, have that nationalism and closing the borders type of mentality, they're not going to be able to compete and survive in such a drastic changing world that I wanted to bring this information to you. I have quite a lot of sessions today as well, and well into tomorrow, and a lot of reading over the weekend. So I just want to give you an update and also provide you with some of the items because I touched on healthcare and how AI is going to be affecting healthcare in a deeper, meaningful way. This isn't about gadgets. This isn't about, some fancy robot doing backflips or anything like that. But again, it has to do also with cybersecurity. What's that going to mean to you in the very near future? So, and I did see one particular conference meeting that was just riveting, just incredibly riveting, how this particular person will, essentially looked at the future of humanity. And that's something that's been really bothering me. And I've really wanted to figure out for you what that landscape is going to look like. And although there wasn't, say, a specific or a very detailed out a concrete, if you will, layout of what's going to really look like. There wasn't like pictures. This is what, 200 years from now it's going to look like, or in 10 years or in 20 years. It wasn't that, but it was the thought behind it that was so incredibly powerful that I want to do a specific vlog on that as well. With that said, I just looking through some of my notes. There is a brand new resource that went live January 24th, 2018, just to make sure, in case you're watching this a little bit later. It is an amazing site. It was built by Cisco and several other companies that are really pushing for reskilling the workforce. And I think that's such a tremendous endeavor that I was just fascinated by that. And again, I will do a video on that specifically detailing out, and if you're looking to be reskilled at the moment to stay competitive, you certainly can do that, and it's free. So what's better than free? Like nothing, right? Well, maybe ice cream. I don't know. So I think those are my biggest takeaways from my all-day sessions yesterday. And as I said, I still have quite a few sessions today and tomorrow, so I'll have a lot more to share with you, but I am planning on doing specific videos on that, and again tied into what that's going to mean to your career within the next 5 years. So with that said, again, I so appreciate your time, your subscribing, your liking, your sharing. If you are interested in career services, please check out the the description box below has direct link or my email that you can send me whatever requests that you do have. I do charge for that, just as a disclaimer. A few of you have thought I don't charge for my services, but again, this is how I make a living. And so I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.